In Columbia, South Carolina, a quiet shift is happening inside homes, and it starts with your hot water. The concern goes beyond appliance lifespan. Columbia's water can increase lead contamination risks without proper precautions. What's more, a standard water heater in this environment could be set to fail in as little as 5 years. This premature failure isn't bad luck. It's a specific chemical process occurring inside the tank. We'll break down what's in Columbia's water, how it destroys heaters, and why a corrosion-resistant model is the smart choice. So, what is it about the water here? It begins with something called water hardness. Columbia's water is moderately hard, carrying dissolved minerals like calcium and magnesium. These minerals bake onto your water heater's heating elements. This is scale buildup, and it forces your heater to work much harder. This scale acts like an insulator, trapping heat. Your energy bills climb, and the appliance's lifespan shrinks. But scale is only half the story. The bigger, more destructive threat is corrosion. How does a sealed steel tank actually rust from the inside out? It's due to an invisible electrical process. It's called galvanic corrosion. When different metals, like a steel tank and copper pipes, connect in water, the water itself creates a current, causing the tank to degrade. Manufacturers know this, so they install a special component inside every tank. It's a part designed to be destroyed. It's called a sacrificial anode rod. Made of a more reactive metal, it intentionally corrodes itself to protect the steel tank from that galvanic process. This rod is the single most important part for your heater's survival. So, what happens when this sacrificial protector is all used up? Once the anode rod is gone, the tank itself becomes the target. The first sign you might notice isn't a leak, it's a smell. A corroding tank or rod reacts with sulfates in the water, producing hydrogen sulfide gas and giving your hot water a rotten egg odor. That smell is the sound of your water heater eating itself from the inside out. When that protector is gone, corrosion attacks the tank lining. Next, you'll see physical evidence: rusty water from your taps, or visible corrosion on the tank connections. And this leads back to that 5-year failure rate. Without a functional anode rod, your tank has no defense and a costly failure is inevitable. So, local water depletes the anode rod, and a depleted rod destroys the tank. It's a predictable chain reaction. Now, many in Columbia have water softeners to handle hard water. But what if that solution could actually speed up the destruction? Water softeners replace hard minerals like calcium with sodium. While this prevents scale, the resulting water can be more conductive. More conductive water supercharges the galvanic process. It makes the sacrificial anode rod dissolve even faster, leaving your tank vulnerable sooner. So you're caught in a trap. Hard water creates scale, but soft water can accelerate corrosion. This is the specific challenge Columbia homeowners face. If you can't just treat the water, how do you solve the problem at its source? What if the tank itself was immune to the attack? This is why residents are turning to corrosion-resistant water heaters. Instead of a glass-lined steel tank, these models use advanced materials. The most effective material is stainless steel. It's naturally resistant to both scale buildup from hard water and the corrosion accelerated by soft water. A stainless steel tank designs the problem out of the equation. It doesn't rely as heavily on a sacrificial anode because the tank isn't a willing participant in the reaction. This principle also applies to modern tankless water heaters. Many use stainless steel heat exchangers that resist scale and corrosion, providing longevity. So the technology exists, but is it worth the investment? Let's look at the long-term cost. Yes, corrosion-resistant models often have a higher initial price. But a standard heater failing every 5 to 8 years means multiple replacement costs. Choosing a corrosion-resistant heater is a proactive investment against Columbia's specific water conditions, paying once for a lasting solution. This decision surpasses money or convenience. It provides peace of mind, knowing your system is durable and reducing risks tied to degrading plumbing. Check the age of your water heater. Look for rust. And when it's time to replace, ask your plumber about a corrosion-resistant option. It's the choice your neighbors are making.